Second step is mapping out a plan. When we are in a victim position, all we need to do, we need to move in an author position. We are becoming an author of our own life. We are writing our life anew. We are writing our script anew. And this should be really, really conscious, and obviously life coaching is all you do. Or therapy, counseling is really, really good for that, because you need a plan. They need to agree on a plan that the only way, so what is so good about terrible situation is the only way is the way up. Because when you're on a very low situation, you cannot go any lower. I mean, arguably you can always. However, when situation is really strong, then the only way is way up. The only way is to mend. The only way is to heal and build. And they need to be supported. They need to have a plan. They need to have a plan what they want to do, where they're going, and how they go. Coming back to your question, how you can use your past identity, how you can use your past self-expression, how you can use the strengths that you used to have in a particular life area in this new situation, in the beyond space, in this entering the desert space. And one of the really, really simple tricks here is to take stock. Taking stock, obviously, what we have here, we have a totally new situation. We are in situation of trauma. We are in situation of temporarily victimhood. We have this plan in leaving this victim position and going to the author position, to the power position, to rebuilding our life, or even entering a completely new stage of life, completely new territory, and we have our plan. So the first thing is to take stock. And we take stock, we basically see what it is we are being left with after this fire which just happened and finished. We are taking stock of our internal life. What is our strengths? What, on a practical level, what are our transferable skills? What our self-reflection state, and self-reflection, I think here is, again, this is one of the really, really vital things, because if we are able to self-reflection, then no matter what happens to us, it might kill our spirit temporarily, but if we are able to self-reflect, if we have this capacity, or even if we didn't have this capacity, we can always develop this capacity to self-reflect, then we can see things about ourselves, then we can see way forward, and we can see what to do. So this is internal capacity, transferable skills, professional skills, sociable skills. Again, coming back to how you operate best. Do you operate best when it's just you and you're in meditation, in a prayer, you're with your journaling, you're with your dream work, and just you and creation? Or you're better with somebody, and then you need to find the person, and in your situation, when you're helping somebody to go through it, then you are serving this person, you are serving this as this mirror for this person, and you're reflecting something back to them. Because when we communicate with people who are in a very strong situation, we tend to, because generally humans are very empathic creatures, but especially if you work with people, you just develop this capacity. We feel what we need to ask them, what we need to say. And very often when we do that, people are like, how did you know what to ask? How did you know that this makes sense? We don't, but because we are sharing this field, we are being with somebody who in this spiritual pain, we know what to ask, we know what to say. In a way, we act as this mirror. And so basically going from here, you can help them to take stock of the situation. So internal capacities, transferable skills, social skills, professional skills, people, situations, anything that can be a resource, because basically in a situation where everything is lost or situation is completely different, we need to build some sort of a resource. We need to build some foundation. And the foundation always starts with self and self-awareness and all this self-expression, what we talked about in the very beginning. So this is strengthening the sense of self, if there was a sense of self before. This is discovering the self if it wasn't done before. And again, there are tricks on that, and we can connect separately on this. But basically, the sense of self should come first.